Hello, I am covering the Interloper investigation, the first thread. This is where the whole mystery first started. The thread that Anamade accidentally stumbled upon. So, we should probably. Well, I guess it isn't how it first started. Like, if you watch the Interloper 8 live stream, then he does talk a little bit about why he did actually start this whole thing. So that's not all there is to it, but yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go through this entire page here, probably the biggest page on the site, and for good reason. The archive of old and lost information regarding the Interloper mystery. What is this? On October 14th, 2005, a community of Half-Life fans began a discussion that would kick off a 17-year-long mystery. This discussion would happen at a particularly golden time for investigators of Half-Life 2 Interloper, as a mere 2 years later, leads would seemingly dry up completely. Leads would become so dry, in fact, that many doubted whether or not the mystery existed in the first place. Project Skybox has spent the last few months compiling as many posts and as much media as possible from the original 34-page thread. There are probably 516 posts. Note time zone of posts is PST. Each post has been checked for validity by contacting some of the original posters. Posts that aren't 100 recoverable or speculated are listed with aliases. We have tried to recover as much thread media as possible, but some prominent files remain missing. If you have any information on these missing files, please send them to Anomade. Colors and terminology. OP, original poster of the thread. Expert, source, engine modder / tinkerer with credibility at the time. Alias, stand in for users who are unknown or opted to be anonymous. Banned, post removed / poster banned. And missing, post missing, sometimes with paraphrasing for what it may have said. I got some water because this is a big one. Page 1. Our first appearance of Dev1 however you say that. OP. Oh, you can. Oh, you can link a specific post. That's cool. I didn't know that till now. Anyone see that weird graffiti in Ravenholm? It's in the beginning part and the dark alley part. Very creepy if you ask me. Is this a glitch or what? And when you walk up to it, there's a weird noise. Is this a G-Man? Post by Big Bad Wolf. In the alley in the intro? What alley? The dark one or the one with the light in it? I checked both and didn't see anything. Sorry, I don't know how to upload a screenshot, but start chapter. We don't go to Ravenholm, and instead of going straight, go right to the stairs, pass by in the headcrab canister, and look in dark corner with flashlight. There's a really creepy J-Man graffiti there. Why would they put it in such a creepy dark place? Oh, yeah, that one. It's nothing special. This is just another default graffiti like the rest of the game. You can see this exact one everywhere. It's not special. Plus, they hid lots of weird graffitis like the Combine Evolution on the coast levels with the Combine Outpost. This one is probably just randomly thrown in, judging by how they put it inside the floor. Lol. Is it G-Man? I don't know, maybe, but I think G-Man art shouldn't count as an actual G-Man sighting. Then we'd have 5 million G-Mans in the game, which would defeat the purpose. Nah. No, this one is different. Look at this screenshot for proof. Wait a minute, I thought you didn't know how to make a screenshot. There is a normal Umbrella Man graffiti, but this one is unique because he has white eyes and no legs, like he's peering through. If you stand here for a while, there are some noises too. Definitely G-Man related, saying like the TV saying and Follow Freeman. Fucking Cody K8, love the PFP. Dude, it's basically the same image, although we're really gonna be analyzing every pixel in the game if we keep getting threads like this. And then J-Man, our first expert. Not true, Cody. We basically already uncovered the entire game at this point. We've been examining it even well before it released. But this graffiti being unique is interesting. I'm looking up levels and seeing if it's being used anywhere else, but haven't found it yet. Very strange, too, how it's clipping in the floor like an afterthought. I'm still betting on this being an oversight rather than a deliberate G-Man sighting. 4455. Very creepy. Just another reason to never play Ravenholm again. Can we just get a mapper to confirm if there's special map logic there or not? Ravenholm isn't really that creepy, especially when you know where all the jump scares are. No idea why so many of you guys are so scared of some headcrab zombies in the dark. It's called atmosphere, and knowing that the level that you're playing in was once a place where people live normal lives, and now it's a rundown shanty of sorts. Just a creepy setting with so many little stories spruced in that make it feel very real. Dude, realism like an FPS level XD. Nobody lives in the video game level, dude. They were designed for you and I to play them and have fun, not for spooky, gross ghost graffiti and pondering the swing sets. If that's what you want, try the game Mist. Half-Life probably just ain't for you, XD. Fuck this guy. Holy shit, the Gordon Freeman. I decided to dive a little deeper and I noticed that there actually is a full texture. It's just glitchy on the bottom. What the fuck? Are you sure the texture is broken and not your disk/install? 200% sure. My friend has the same error on his end. Totally different PC and game files. Maybe this was supposed to be a Gman sign, but got broken before release. You're literally analyzing the pixels. As I predicted. Lol, nothing to see here, guys. Go home, Gordon Freeman. You're drunk. What you're seeing there is a bitmap error. Some textures in Half-Life 2 have it. It's an engine limitation. I think this must have been a beta holdover or something because it literally only appears in Town 01. I checked it for game logic or triggers, but there's nothing there, so it's a weird texture at best. Half-Life 2 has plenty of these. But the pixels, J-Man! The pixels! But how can it be a coincidence with the strange sounds when you stand in front of it? The whole reason I even looked at it in the first place was because it made it sound as like a scientist's voice saying, "Oh, little one, what now?" or something. And then we have some missing posts. This message is missing from the record. 4 entire posts. Okay, what the fuck? Big what the fuck here, guys. First off, sorry for the necro. Second, turns out the OP was really onto something here. Not even kidding, this isn't a joke. So I was searching through the graffiti textures because I was making a level for my mod when I noticed that there's only one Umbrella Man graffiti in my files, which was weird because I remember searching for the dark variant last year because of this thread. But I eventually found the file on an old machine of mine, and holy smokes, it actually exists. It's called Decal Graffiti 308B. Thing is, I wrote it off as being a bitmap error, but the actual file itself is corrupt for some reason. Out of curiosity, I dove into it with a hex editor to see if there's some kind of Steam server error or something, but I found there's a freaking ASCII image embedded into the inside the image that says for JJ console interloper unknown command interlope console get s interlope poll 27015. This is why Decal Graffiti 038B is all glitchy on the bottom. Sounds unbelievable enough, right? Well, for hell of it, I decided to type these in the console just like this, and it actually did something. Like, it actually worked. Seriously, try it yourself. It's super weird. It makes the screen flash and then sends you back to the main menu. A new guide just in life. A little early for April Fools. Also, did you really need to edit necro this thread, or could you have just made a new post and spam for the joke? Bleh, just saying, we should be discussing the game in these parts. Because OP was right, and I thought he deserved to hear me tell him I was wrong. Fucking respect for that. I just want to say I respect that move a lot. Like, posting it here because, you know, you're I really wouldn't say J-Man was a bitch at any point. I'm just saying, like, I just respect that he comes back to apologize, even if he wasn't really mean. I can make a new thread if needed, but I'm super perplexed by this. I'm typing the get s interlope over and over, and it's sending me to different maps every time I paste it. I can't control the game at all when it happens. You're really trying to tell me these are legitimate commands? Because they aren't. That's not how commands and source work, dude. You're gonna make people waste valuable time opening the game just to see it was all a ruse, XD. Judith Mossman. What the fuck? I just typed this in and watched a cutscene of Barney flailing around. It was super creepy. What the fuck was that? Okay, that tells it I'm never playing Ravenholm ever again. Okay, fine. I'm gonna launch the game right now, and if this doesn't work, you guys are gonna be receiving some very colorful emails. What the hell? Oh, okay, it actually works. This is huge. Interlope command didn't seem to do anything, but the get command does. What the fuck kind of Easter egg is this? This guy, Grok7, another awesome PFP. What the fuck? It actually works. Oh, 7 local source. I'll have something to say about this guy, but I'm not gonna say it immediately. Like if you know 7 local source, you know 7 local source, but they're kind of tucked in the weird corner that like not everyone's gonna know. So I'll just mention it at the end. Oh my god, I just did it and Barney came out of my screen and drank all my milk! You guys are so gullible. Why do you have to dig up some poor random thread for your dumb joke? If the necro is such a big deal, I can make a new thread, but dude, this is real and it's huge. It's not a joke. Seriously, try it yourself. I have no idea how to explain this. Here's a video as proof. And we'll watch this. Low quality, wonderful. Hell yeah. The first sighting of it. Wow, I haven't checked it in a while, but thanks for letting me know this developed. What even is this? Is this actual G-Man lore or is this a glitch? I don't think this is a G-Man. I don't even think this is intentional. It comes off as a weird glitch. I think what is happening here is when you type the command in console, it probably doesn't know what the message means and crashes the game back to main menu. Or maybe it was an old command like used to do something, but now it just breaks. It's very random. I just typed it in again and it put me outside the map for a few seconds and crashed to the main menu. See my video. I can't control or anything, so it was just stuck. There is something to note about that specific demo, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. Just when you're watching Interloper itself, I'd say keep an eye out for it. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, uh, the wiki. I have the wiki open here actually. Yeah, the wiki actually mentions it on the page for demos. You'll see what I'm talking about if you go there. Although I'm happy I noticed it myself before noticing it on the demo page. So to throw that out there because I'm an egotistical bitch. Then why is it playing cutscenes that aren't in the game like a Barney death scene? XD to this Mothman, why are you talking about dying Barney? Every time I type in the commands, I get different results and they don't seem to repeat. I probably typed it 100 times now. It's all super random. This is for sure interesting, but I think it's time to burst your bubbles about what's really happening here. I talked to my modern friend and he told me that this is a tool for testing the game to make sure it can load maps without crashing back from the early days of developing the Source engine. He also told me Gold Source has the same tool. It's just a debug and testing tool like the Spear Gun. It's pretty neat though, but every game on Source has it, not just Half-Life 2. Well, they're right about half of that. Not true. I just tried in VTMB and it didn't do anything. VTMB isn't a real Source game. Yes, it is. Wait. Mm. Yes, VTMB is Source, but this only happens in Half-Life 2. It's related to the G-Man Easter egg. Then where's G-Man? I fucking love that they just think this has to do with G-Man. I just don't know the full scope of it yet. We need to solve the mystery first, and we probably unlock a new level with G-Man. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? I typed it in some more, and the game started playing itself on the coast level, except it was just doing stuff randomly, like the game is haunted. What the fuck? What the hell is this? This literally just happened. I got it on video. What the hell is this? Well, let's find out what the hell this is. Day of Defeat. Oh boy. The first Type 5. It's technically the second Type 5, because there's talk about the Barney death scene, but as far as we know, the Barney death scene has never been recorded. Like, it might not even be a Type 5. It's just best to assume it is right now. Hell yeah. And here's the shit. This is why I call it the Type 5. We'll get into why I call it a Type 5 if you don't know what that means soon enough. I mean, I'd really recommend you check out the videos for yourself. I'm just like putting it on YouTube because I feel like it deserves to be on here. I mean, this video is on YouTube, but you know what I mean. Just what the fuck? Yeah, that's certainly an interesting thing to just find. We have several missing pages. Post 71. Missing Misty.wmv. We believe this is where Misty was first posted on the thread. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Misty, post 71 or page 9, please submit to the nominee. We haven't gotten, like, this hasn't been updated since August 1st, 2023. If this ever does get updated with new information, I'll probably make a follow-up, but, like, yeah. However, the reason I called attention to 7 local source out of everyone is because, well, I would, again, if you're like just starting this, if you haven't watched Interloper 6 yet, I would recommend not doing this, but 7 local source actually has a YouTube channel that they posted Misty on, along with a bunch of other like much more normal Gmod videos from the time. Basically just like not even realize, like not remembering what it even was and just chalking it up to a weird machinima. Yeah. Again, like I'd recommend not looking it up until you get to Interloper 6 if, you know, again, you haven't gotten that far yet. I don't know where you are in the series if you're watching this. I'm just kind of putting this out there. But yeah, continuing up shit. Page 12. Wallace Breen. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, Spooky Coast. Let's see this. Fancy man actually cut out the main menu. Probably don't even need to play this since it's in the first episode. I'm just thinking, why not? I really like. The more I've watched this, the more unsettling it starts to seem to me. Cause like I don't actually know what's going on here. It's just kind of, hmm. And that too. Yep. Some very interesting things. But yeah. Okay, now you're just messing with us. What the fuck was that, G-Man? Well, I think that tops Misty a little. That's crazy. What? How did you make that? Well, a file named Spooky Coast. What an understatement. What the hell is this? What the hell? This is insanity. Could this be spirits? No joke, guys. This looks like a haunted game or something. Some nerd who died playing CS is now haunting the Source engine. I've seen people theorize that this unknown user might actually be another player in the ARG called Ada. I don't know if I believe that. I kind of doubt that considering he hadn't even gotten to making his silly machinimas by this point yet from the posting date. But yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, And we have a lot more missing pages. Found the mystery location of Misty. It's not a new slash beta map. This is actually the skybox of train station 03. XC, are you guys like playing a weird new mod or something? What the fuck is this? This guy Fstack. Can someone explain to me what you guys mean by type? Oh, here we go. To answer your question, we consider there's 5 types of demos being generated. Type 1 is a demo where the character flips out and spins wildly for a second or two. These are the most common, about 80% of them are like this. Type 2 is when the characters get stuck in the walls, like the one above. They're longer than Type 1, but a bit more uncommon. Type 3 is the random gameplay demos where the character runs around and shoots randomly. They are very long. Type 4 are the regular gameplay demos, probably testing or debugging that was in the game to begin with, or demos built in to showcase the game. These ones are the most normal. Type 5 are the weird first-person ones that look like they're from the eyes of an NPC, but during a creepy cutscene. We think the cutscenes are randomly generated, hence why they seem so weird. I can't believe you guys are still going at this. I seriously don't understand anything you're talking about. Did you guys ever figure out where these are coming from? Last theory fell apart, so we really have no idea. No, we don't know yet. Also, J-Man, nice find, though it makes me think we'll probably never get a demo as crazy as Spooky Coast and Misty. This takes way too long. Yeah, I'm so sticking to my guns that this is somehow related to how they trained Half-Life 2's AI to react to all sorts of situations, like how Combine soldiers learn how to fight head crabs and fast zombies in Gordon. I wonder if there is somehow we can get it to make a demo in a custom scenario, or if this is related to some leaked test maps. It's possible. My theory is that I think it's supposed to be loading some kind of diagnostic map like CSS and sound test, but since they're long gone, it's loading these instead. In fairness, we only have like 7 of these tops. There could be only a dozen or so cutscene demos meant to test things in game. Yeah, that means there's probably around 3 we're missing. Like 3 or 4 counting the yeah. We have 3 demos that we definitively have, the 2 we have seen, and Misty that gets uncovered at a later point. And there's talk of the Barney death scene, but it wasn't recorded. It might not even be it might not even be in the equation of this paragraph. It might not even be being considered here. So that means there's like 3 or 4 of them we are not seeing. Hard to tell. But yeah, maybe. But considering how well data mined this game is, these things will be found somewhere unless they literally hardcode these cutscenes pixel by pixel, lol. I don't buy that theory. Could explain types 1 to 3. Type 4 and 5 are more weird and hard to explain with a simple code. And your credentials are saying this are. Have you ever even coded in your life to say such a sentence? I was literally among the first people to deconstruct the engine code and get it working after the leak, lol. I know a thing or two about Source, and this is nowhere to be found in any leak content. If this is an intended feature, it was 100% added sometime after the game came out. But how is this possible if this works on Half-Life 2X? Wait, this works on Half-Life 2X since when? And we have some more missing pages. And we pick up some deleted spam posts. Schnitzp. Well, what even is this thread? 270 Max 0708. Oh, they're about glitch or something from ages ago. Stop bumping it, please. Janimator. Did anyone ever figure out what was causing this glitch? Yeah, all this being 2011 and this being 2013. Jeez. Yeah. The estimation that this has about 500 posts is interesting, though. It's just like the point we pick up here, people are only posting like once every, like few months at minimum. Because like the gap between these is a few years. Like the months is just speculation. Like people are barely posting here. It might just be wrong, like an oversight, because this seems about the point the thread definitively ends. But like, yeah, that's about it though. Because like, I doubt it's gonna go. It's gonna go for another like round 240, like 30 or 40 posts. I doubt that. But yeah, that's that's this. Thank you for watching. I'm not really here to provide much commentary beyond what I already did. I think I said all I really need to. I'm just here to kind of preserve it, archive it, put it on YouTube. Really, I don't know. I'm talking like it's a long lost media. I just really wanted to be on YouTube in some form. That's about it.